The Neoclassical School of Management. It's a fascinating topic. It emerged as a response to the limitations of the classical school. And, a key component of this school is the human relations movement. The root of behavior in organizations, well, it really lies in the human relations movement. This was significantly influenced by Elton Mayo and his groundbreaking Hawthorne Experiments. Now, let's dive into the elements of the Neoclassical School. So first we have interpersonal relations and intergroup behavior. Second, there's learning, perception, attitudes, and personality. Third, we look at transactional analysis and ego states. Fourth, change and conflict management. Fifth, group dynamics and informal groups. Sixth, work design and organizational climate. And lastly, directing techniques. The Neoclassical School was later on recognized as organizational behavior, or OB. The Hawthorne Experiments, they provided key inputs for the development of this new discipline called organizational behavior, OB. The experiment was done in 4 phases, and these phases are often referred to as the phases of the Hawthorne Experiments. 1. First phase illumination experiments. The purpose was to determine the effect of change in the physical work setting on productivity. 2. Second phase. Relay assembly test room experiments. The purpose was to determine the effect of change in work hours on productivity. 3. Third phase mass interviewing program. This phase aimed to determine workers' attitudes and sentiments towards the company management. 4. Fourth phase. Bank wiring observation room experiments. Purpose was to analyze social aspects in the organization. Hawthorne Experiments, Hawthorne Plant, General Electric Company, Chicago, America, producing telephone system bells, 30,000 employees. The root cause was traced back to the General Electric Company. Workers were dissatisfied despite having pensions, sickness benefits, and recreational facilities. Productivity wasn't up to the expected mark, so efficiency experts conducted a formal investigation. When that failed, they requested assistance from the National Academy of Science. A 3-member team was formed. It included Elton Mayo, a psychologist, Roethlisberger, a sociologist, and William Dixon, a company representative. Let's talk about their contributions. First, they viewed a business organization as a techno-economic and social system that needs to provide social satisfaction to workers while producing goods. Second, they found no correlation between improved working conditions and high production. Third, they discovered that a worker's production norm was set by the group, not by time and motion studies. Fourth, they noted that workers weren't motivated solely by money. Fifth, they advocated for an employee-centered, democratic and participatory style of supervisory leadership. Finally, they identified the informal group as the dominant unit of analysis. However, there were some limitations. First, they saw only the human variable as critical and ignored other variables. Second, they turned the organization into one big family, trying to find solutions that satisfied everybody, which wasn't correct. Organizations are made up of diverse social groups with incompatible values and interests. Lastly, they overemphasized the importance of symbolic rewards and underplayed the role of material rewards.